This could be the future of gaming, and I know you just can't spend your money on any and every gaming product, but this gaming keypad isn't your average piece of gaming gear. Azeron is a tech company based in Latvia with expertise in creating gaming keypads that will revolutionize how games are played. And they're already halfway there, as they've delivered a sucker punch to traditional keyboard and mouse gamers with their Cyborg gaming keypad. After watching this video to the very end, you will definitely be questioning if this is going to be the future of gaming and why you haven't thought about getting the Azeron Cyborg. The days of spamming WASD and spacebar to make the same move in a game repeatedly are gone. Azeron has combined a traditional keyboard and mouse gameplay with a mix of a controller feel by adding a joystick to move instead of using WASD. This will allow players to free up their fingers from having to be used for movement, but instead can be used for more important keys in whatever game they play. I also think this is a great transition for controller players to make the switch to keyboard and mouse. It allows for a smooth transition by sticking with a joystick for movement, giving the controller player more time to focus on how to learn to aim with the mouse. Now, Azeron isn't the first gaming keypad to show up in the market, but it is the first one that has managed to make a change with their design. Since it has only been introduced relatively recently in the market, it is too early to agree whether it will be a genuine success. However, I've compiled some of its standout features and all the pros and cons it has to offer. So, will a simple keypad with a joystick like the Azeron Cyborg be the future of gaming, or will traditional keyboards continue their dominance?
Let me show you its features.
With next-gen adjustable ergonomics, you have a comfortable place to rest your wrist without having to worry about aches even after hours of gaming. There's also a custom nameplate right below the wrist pad, which you can customize and have your name engraved. As you can see here, Azeron customized mine by using Hipp on the nameplate. This just gives a really cool feeling by being personally customized to your name or nickname. Or if you're looking to gift this Azeron Cyborg or any of the other amazing Azeron products to someone, you could also get their name printed here so the gift is even more personalized to them. You can get up to 8 characters printed on the spot, which is more than enough for a first name or a nickname. So with the top buttons, the lifting towers, the tilting towers, and programmable thumbstick and joystick allow for better pressing of keys. Their positioning on the gamepad makes it convenient for any gamer to get used to them in no time. It also comes with a toolkit that gives you the tools you need to adjust all of your towers as well. This will help you set up your keypad to fit your hand perfectly. Overall, the buttons have thousands of clicks and a redesigned programmable 29 key layout that allows the player to customize keys on the gamepad to their liking. Plus, if you're a lefty, that won't be a problem because the mirroring option solves this worry by allowing left and right-handed models. And last, the palm and wrist rests come in multiple sizes, as well as a curved or straight model design to give you options as to what you will think will fit best for you. Right now, I'm using the curved option, but you can also add the straight option to your order, and this is what they both look like side by side. Moving to the part which will help you decide whether or not to buy the Azeron Cyborg, here are some of the pros and cons. The first pro is durability. The Azeron's lifespan will play a significant role in determining whether it succeeds in becoming the standard product in the gaming world, because keyboards from the 1990s, even the subpar ones, are still in use today with the same effect as when they were first introduced. The Azeron is still very new, yet has already demonstrated tremendous resilience. Now, I just got the Azeron Cyborg, so I can't personally speak on the durability of it. However, I've been using the same Azeron Classic keyboard, which is a different older model, for over 2 years now, and I haven't had a single problem with it. And if you want to see what that looks like actually gaming, I have all of my Azeron Classic gaming videos on my channel showing what the Azeron Classic looks like while playing. The second pro with the Azeron Cyborg is its customization. You can change every setting on your device as soon as it is delivered, like the width of the towers between each other, the heights of the different mechanical parts, and etc. The Azeron is designed for customization, which is ideal because getting the item to fit your hand correctly is necessary. It cannot be overstated how much this move has increased my respect for Azeron. You can tell that Azeron put a ton of thought into this product when designing it, as well as thinking about what their customer would like as features. So even small things like making their keypads adjustable is much more appreciated, and it shows they went above and beyond to make their keypad easier and better for everyone. The next pro is the design of the keys. For the Azeron, the thumbstick is a crucial component. The key to revolutionize keyboard gaming is the motion that the joystick gives. A joystick saves many by removing their thumb from the spacebar and devoting it to movement, leaving your other 3 fingers free for other keybinds. WASD movement takes 3 fingers from its users. Therefore, a joystick saves a lot for them. This is actually the main reason I personally started looking for an alternative rather than using a normal keyboard. With the normal keyboard, I had to move my fingers away from the movement button just to hit an important key for the game. Instead, now those 3 fingers can rest on more important keys for the game while still giving yourself full movement with the joystick. Another reason I looked for an alternative is I would always get my fingers mixed up when trying to reach for a key. However, Azeron keys are set up in a way that can distinctly know what key you are hitting by their design and never have to wonder what key you are about to hit. The next pro of the Azeron Cyborg is the responsiveness. The Azeron's overall design and the switches it comes with enable incredibly quick gameplay. The Azeron will provide response times of no more than 1 millisecond and is wired for USB communication. Additionally, like I was saying before, because its keys are positioned to encircle your fingertips, pushing requires only a single movement rather than traveling to a key first. It may not sound like much, but if you play a game that you need to move your hand around a lot, you know this will make a huge difference in the game. Now let's go to the flip side, and here are some of the cons of the Azeron Cyborg. The first one is going to be the price. It wouldn't be fair to ignore Azeron's price in contrast to the traditional mouse and keyboard gaming style, but the Azeron Cyborg will cost you at least $150 in its current configuration without additional customization. Without factoring the price of the mouse to go on top of it, that is a significant amount to pay for the lowest choice available. However, it is fully 3D printed to fit your customization you choose, and I have seen traditional keyboards be just as expensive. It's also important to note that the keyboard will continue to be the main typing accessory, even for those accustomed to using the Azeron. But I do think there is room for video editors to learn how to bind shortcuts to their Azeron to make editing go more smoothly. Personally, I use the Azeron for gaming, and then I have a real cheap traditional keyboard for all of my typing. Now, the second con might be obvious, but it takes time to feel comfortable. Obviously, there is going to be a learning curve trying to figure out something brand new to play a game with. There is simply no way around it for people who utilize a traditional mouse and keyboard. The Azeron will punish you sometimes because you will accidentally click some keys that you don't want to press. However, the Azeron won't mess with your muscle memory if you're new to gaming in general. Personally, for me, I went from playing traditional mouse and keyboard, and I had the hang of the Azeron Cyborg in like 2 weeks, and now I don't think I could ever go back. And again, I think the Azeron Cyborg could be a great way for controller players to make the switch to keyboard or mouse because they're already used to using that joystick for movement. If you want to get one yourself, I will have the link in the description, and make sure to use code HIP for 5% off.